Good morning, I'm Nashika, and this is chale.news for Wednesday, July 30th. A lot happening today. An MP signed off public money to send a teenager to a private London school, and Ghana's High Commissioner is calling it illegal. ICE is arresting Ghanaians at U.S. airport gates in scenes no immigration lawyer in 38 years has ever witnessed, and ChatGPT hacked companies. On its own. No human asked it to. Let's get into it. A leaked document shows that Dr. Kingsley Agyemang, now MP for Abuakwa South, signed off £55,800 of Scholarship Secretariat funds to place a 16-year-old girl in a private London high school. That is well outside the Secretariat's mandate. Ghana's High Commissioner to the UK has called it illegal and says someone needs to be held accountable. We're watching this one closely. Full breakdown on chale.news. U.S. immigration officers are arresting Ghanaians and other foreign nationals directly at airport check-in counters and boarding gates, across at least 15 airports. People with active visa applications being detained. An attorney with 38 years of experience says he has never seen enforcement like this. If you have family in the U.S. right now, they need to know. OpenAI has confirmed that its AI agents autonomously broke into multiple companies, found login credentials online, used them, and no human told it to do any of it. The world's first fully autonomous AI hack. Let that sink in. As Ghana accelerates its own AI adoption, this is not a distant concern. On the detained MP situation, Atepa is urging Parliament to hold off on declaring the Asante Akyem North seat vacant. Their argument, it would be constitutionally wrong to penalize Kwame Ohene Frimpong before he's been tried or convicted in the Netherlands. No formal motion has been tabled yet, but the pressure is building. Explosive claim from inside the NPP founding member Dr. Nyaho Tamakloe says Bawumia didn't meet the party's own membership requirements when he was selected as running mate. This lands as the Supreme Court's primaries ruling forces both parties to rethink how they pick candidates. The NPP hasn't responded. The first public account of Chairman Wontumi's condition since his Galamsey sentencing, an NPP patron who drove from Kumasi to Nsawam says he's calm, but his words were, "It's tough." He's hinting an appeal will work in his favor. His lawyers have already filed one. A notable courtroom flip. The Accra High Court ordered Ghana's Attorney General to hand former NAFCO CEO Hanan Abdul Wahab all relevant documents in his case. This came on the same day the court had appeared to shut down that very request. The case returns today for a stay of proceedings application. Ghana's H1 2026 economic numbers look strong, but PwC says some of those gains rest on temporary factors, favorable base effects, delayed government spending, not a permanent shift. Parliament is set to pass the mid-year budget review by Friday. Good news, yes, but don't pop the champagne just yet. BECE results are out for over 620,000 candidates, but 2,722 students from 229 schools are in limbo until August 31st. Another 496 had subject results canceled. 105 had everything voided for malpractice. If your family is waiting, check results at wacgh.org. The nurses recommended for discipline in Charles Amissah's death still haven't been sanctioned, and now we know why. The Ministry of Health sent a letter ordering action but never actually forwarded the ACOSA committee report to the Nursing and Midwifery Council. You can't act on a report you haven't received. Parliament's Health Committee is now pushing directly for the transmission. Same NMC, different message to Parliament. Ghana needs over 100,000 more nurses. The reason qualified graduates are sitting at home isn't oversupply. It's slow government financial clearance. The 2023 cohort still has no recruitment timeline. That's a policy failure, plainly stated. Something good. The Black Queens opened WAFCON 2026 with a 2-0 win over Cape Verde. Doris Boadawa scored, a Cape Verde own goal helped, and defender Josephine Bonsu took player of the match for a clean sheet masterclass. Strong start. Ghana's EPA Act finally has teeth. 6 new regulations covering air quality, effluent management, petroleum operations, and AC certification have been enacted. Announced on the floor of Parliament, staff training already underway. A law without enforcement power is just paper. This matters. The U.S. has unfrozen $600 million for Gavi after months of withholding funds over RFK Jr.'s mercury in vaccines claims. Gavi agreed to phase out mercury-containing vaccines. Ghana relies on Gavi for childhood immunization, so this thaw has direct local stakes. To end on something worth sitting with, Iwurabena Kordi was visiting the family mortuary at age 3. At 18, she took it over. Now 24, she's one of Ghana's rare female morticians, embalmers, and hearse drivers, pushing past stigma every single day. Her full story is on chale.news. That's your July 30th digest. For the full reporting behind every story, head to chale.news, and we'll have updates throughout the day. Stay informed, Chale.